call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay.
What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay.
Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever more. Forever.
Right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
forever more.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. 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 Okay.
What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay.
Right, like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever more. Forever.
Right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
forever more.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them them poor. Okay?
What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay?
Right? Like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right, but I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
Forever, Laura.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Hey, G to the freaking M, guys. We're back to the Memecoin show with so much gains. Everybody's happy. It's a bull run. These are the days you used to pray for, my friends. This is the time for generational wealth. Now, try to skip the show again and you wake up tomorrow with another regret. Did you miss the show last night? Yep, it's why you missed out on that squirrel called Peanut. You remember Peanut yesterday? It's going to be part of the conversation today. And we also talked about Ondo. I told you exactly what the play is going to be. And next week, we might go to $2 right now. So, man, I'm too excited right now that I haven't even cleaned the house. So if you're watching this show for the first time, you're watching the Memecoin show. My name is Gray to the B to the T to the C to the Moon. I've been helping people make money on the internet with crypto since 2016 on this channel. So in this cycle, we are focused more on Memecoin more than anything else. I mean, guys, the proof is in the pudding. Is that what they say? Oh, our portfolio is still sending. So we have a portfolio that we're trading also on this channel. We started with a small loan of $125,000 and now we're at $162K and it's ripping. The goal for this portfolio is to go to $2 million. And when it gets there, I will give out 10K to one of the likely viewers. You might think that is too far out of the world, but if you observe what's going on in crypto, you understand that that is coming soon. Because if a big coin market cap like Bitcoin keeps on sending nonstop, what more are the other coins? Guys, what you're looking at here is the chart of Bitcoin. It's going on and stop. I need to calm down and really start the show properly. Okay, guys, I have so much in the bag to talk about today. Of course, we're also going to talk about what the shocking news that we woke up to, which is exciting for us because we're in the play. Remember last night, we talked about the squirrel called Peanut. Peanut today did a 3x. Literally 6 hours after we bought it. So shout out to everybody who gave me the call on the channel to add into this one because it was the right thing to do. And I'm glad that I bought into Peanut. Peanut the squirrel. So it's exciting. There's also a Peanut on Ethereum, I think, but that is fake. I'm talking about Peanut on Solana out there. So let's clean the house first, and then we're going to talk about money and how good we're doing. Another coin that we also covered on this channel, ICT, went bananas. 2,000% in one day. Now, you guys talk about Forex. What about working at McDonald's? Like, none of that shit is going to compare the amount of money that we're going to print in this bull run. So let me be a little professional for 1 second and start the show properly. Let's find ACT here. Okay, 2,000% in one day. And this is the God candle that you're looking at. Woo! Oh my gosh, it's extreme. It's a little, oh. Have you ever seen a chart like this in your life? Probably not. So guys, my name is Gray BTC and you're watching the Memecoin show. This is a show where I go live and we talk about Memecoin and we buy meme coins, we analyze them, and I give you some insights and basically ideas and alpha exactly on what I'm buying, why I'm buying them, and we will be doing this every day throughout the entire bull run. If you don't understand what a bull run is, a bull run in crypto is a period of time. It's a very special and small period of time, maybe a couple of months, where crypto goes up so much. And then people are able to make generational wealth. I mean, investing $500 and flipping it into $1 million kind of thing. So if you're watching this show, chances are by the end of the bull run, you will be $1 million. You will be a millionaire. It doesn't matter how much capital you have so much, because on this show, you have seen many, many times how much we've been flipping the game. We buy this coin and we flip it into this other thing, and then suddenly we make money. But now I need to make you understand something special. And that is the bell curve that we explain on this Memecoin show. What that means is that I need you to understand that meme coins specifically are a different type of asset. They are all stupid. They don't have any underlying value whatsoever. So in crypto degenerate talk, we call it left and right curve. They're not mid curve plays. It's usually things that to a normal person, they don't make any sense. So if you're kind of a mid-curve person, let me just show you a chart. I have to do this multiple times. Bell curve meme. I have to do these again and again and again so that nobody missed the announcement or the logic, and then you start blaming others for your own degeneracy. Okay? This is the bell curve. You got meme coins basically are well explained by this. You got the mid curve, which is most of you guys are mid curve, and most people that watch the show, the Memecoin show specifically, they're mostly right curve. And there's also left curve people that watch this show. And if you are left or right, you have to watch this show. If you're on the middle, maybe not so much, because you will not understand it. You know, this show requires you to be not too smart for your own disadvantage. I hope I explained that very well. If you want more on this subject, go watch the first episode of the Memecoin show. Now that's done. Rule number 2 of the show, if you want to be with us, if you want to be part of us and make generational wealth during the bull run, is that I need you to understand also that this is not financial advice. Nothing that I said should be considered financial advice of any sort whatsoever. This is for entertainment purposes only. Like I said, we're buying meme coins here. Doesn't make sense, but it makes money. Rule number 3, you need to understand before you join us, you become part of the Memecoin show every day, is that everything in crypto is a scam. The reason I say this is that any coin in crypto, it doesn't matter what the coin is, it goes to zero over time against Bitcoin, which means the only coin that is worth it is BTC, Bitcoin. However, we can make money for months non-stop with these meme coins. So what we're doing is we buy meme coins and we're waiting for them to go Valhalla to the moon. And then we can go back into Bitcoin. And then at the end, we want to be left off with more Bitcoin than we had before. Well explained, name of the game, and things we buy here, we look, we like, we buy. Let's move on. So I will start with a really juicy story here by our friends at Degen. At Digi News, they just published something really shocking out here. Oh, by the way, Bitcoin, $87,000, 157. I mean, guys, this is insane. So I will talk about Bitcoin, but I just want to cover the breaking news that just happened an hour ago, literally. So this is Digi News, a new report here. Someone nuked the Memecoin Giga, or the Giga chat meme, from $614 million to $92 million market cap by dumping $6 million Giga in one clip, losing over 50% of the value to price impact. Okay, now let me explain to you what's going on. A lot of people think that it's a cabal play, like a cabal decided to sell, and I can tell you that that's not the case. This is an average person. He might be in India, he might be in Indonesia somewhere, and he bought this coin, Giga coin, a long time ago, maybe a few months ago, with a small amount when it started. And suddenly, he has $10 million in his account. He has never made money. He invested maybe $2,000. And he was just like, freak it, man. I've never seen this much money before. I want to buy a house for my mother. Click button, boom, sold everything. Now, the Giga got clipped out. It was a big sale. And if you look on Photon, you see that the data shows that this was not a cabal sale. It was literally just an early buyer who sold. So, I mean, I'm not going to hate the guy. I think he's doing his own thing. But Murad coins are not having so much of a good time that a lot of people are now calling them, they think anything that happens is a cabal play. But I'm here to tell you guys, it's not a cabal play. It was just a huge sale that happened. Now let's look at Giga Chad right now, because it's now trending after that big loss. But the good thing is that it got picked up. So the market making for this coin is incredibly impressive. Moving on to Bitcoin, and then I'll read your comments. Bitcoin, what's happening to the Lord of the markets, the boss BTC? My friends, we're standing right now $13,000 away from $100,000 Bitcoin. Do you guys even understand what's going to happen to altcoins, especially meme coins? If Bitcoin can go up this high, like it's a cheap coin of some sort, do you understand what's going to happen to Ondo and Moo Deng and all these other plays? Guys, we're about to make generational wealth. If you are sitting at home and you're not paying attention to crypto right now, you're still on Instagram, on TikTok, especially Instagram. A lot of you guys are still spending your time on Instagram, scrolling on the gats and laughing and sending it to your friend. This is not the time for that. It's not time to watch football. It's not time to waste time. It's not time to sleep. This is 1 a.m. in my time zone, and I'm out here cooking because we're in the trenches. So I just want to remind you, you only have a few months to make life-changing money. And anybody can do this. Man, woman, if you're paying attention and you're watching this show every day, trust me, you will make it with us because we're killing it, man. We're killing it. Anyway, let's move on. So Bitcoin looking good. Right now, you cannot even do technical analysis on this thing because it has now, you remember this yellow line we drew yesterday? The yellow line here we drew together yesterday. We're like, okay, the next resistance is about somewhere there. And we just broke through it. We just broke through it. And now it is more likely to be our support if we fall. So $80,000 to $82,000 might be the range at which Bitcoin might consolidate, maybe down to worst case scenario. We could see another 76 dip clip and then quickly it will return back. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Another thing we can talk about also is Ethereum quickly. Ethereum looking good. I mean, this is an obvious send to $5,000. The road to $5,000 Ethereum has started. The peak for Ethereum, you see this yellow line? This was the peak for Ethereum, which was $4,083. This was the peak for Ethereum. But Ethereum is about to go to an all-time high, and it's going to blow up tops and go beyond. Now, the reason is simple. The simple logic for Ethereum is that institutions know that Bitcoin's door have been opened because of Trump becoming president. Institutions are coming in, and the chain they're going to use and dominate is Ethereum. So the institutions will need to buy a lot of Ethereum to make sure that they can run their operations, and they also have control and voting power of Ethereum, because many of you don't understand how Ethereum maybe works. It's based on a proof of stake. And if institutions and country states are going to be running their smart contracts on Ethereum, they will need something. They will need some power. Imagine Russia and America both are running on Ethereum. They will need voting power, as much voting power as they can get, so that they have a say in what happens to Ethereum. Maybe there's a new proposal to upgrade the network or something, to change the code. They will need the voting power. To gain the voting power, they have to buy a shit ton of Ethereum, and that is going to send the price to $10,000 very soon. So be prepared. The next stop for Ethereum is going to be around 4K, and then after 4K, it's somewhere here around 22% from what it is now. So Ethereum has a good 22% still to pump until we hit a new all-time high of some sort. So let's just say 5K is in the horizon, and that is 49% from now to hit 5K, which I think it's a good play. It's definitely a good play for Ethereum. And then let's read the comments and also tell all the Twitter people that we're live right now, my friends. Other than that, guys, I'm just enjoying watching the charts rip themselves off to death. I'm looking at even Pups today has been sending. The Pups army are still angry and mad at me, but I am basically the only person who is bull sending this coin more than, like nobody's business. And I told you guys I was going to fix this coin and take it to $13 billion. And some of you guys also wanted to talk about men. We are going to talk about men on this channel. Today, we are also going to talk about the Pirate Bay, because I think the time has now reached. We cleaned the house, get rid of all the freaking cabals and the snipers that sniped on us on pump.fun. We are going to kick all of them out. All right. And if you guys, Instagram people, I need you to shift your mindset a little bit. Spend more time on X and spend a little more time. Also, even the Facebook people, the Instagram people, the TikTok people, these platforms are extremely regulated to the point that they censor crypto content. So a lot of the stuff that I post that will help you to make generational wealth, you don't see it. You have to be on X, guys. You have to be on X. You know what? Because Instagram is for people that use fiat currency mostly. And do you know what we call people that use fiat currency? Do you know what we call them? Can you guys tell me in the chat? What do we call people that use fiat currency as a store of value? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat right now. What do we call those people? Okay, so let's just tell the X people that, yo, bros, we are live, and then they should also drop their addresses, because we're going to bless someone today on the stream. And we were talking about quantum cats yesterday. I just realized that quantum cats sent like crazy already. Oh, a lot of the ordinals, including Bitcoin puppets, and I didn't buy enough. Because if you hold 10 puppets, that's going to be 10 Bitcoins. Each Bitcoin at $100,000, that's literally $1 million. Yeah, I think a few people understand what we call them. We don't, people that use fiat, Instagram people use fiat currency. And people that use fiat currency, maybe they don't understand. Let me just make them listen to this by themselves.
Buying assets, at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency. We call them poor. We call them poor.
Yeah, guys. So that's exactly what we call them. If you're using fiat currency right now and you're still looking at your bank account balance and you're crying about it, trust me, we call you guys poor. And it's not me saying that. This is Michael Saylor. And speaking of Michael Saylor, he just reached $11 billion in profit on his Bitcoin holdings. This is a guy that only started in crypto in 2021. He's $11 billion up because of strong conviction. There was a time that people called him out for it. They say, oh, look, you're losing money. You're about to get liquidated. He held. Whenever Bitcoin dips, he bought more and more. And now I think this guy could end up actually becoming more richer than Elon Musk. It could happen. If Elon does not buy enough Bitcoin, his position could be taken over by Michael Saylor. But anyway, let's tell these guys right now. We're live. The Memecoin Alpha show is live. Drop your SO address and tap in now. What are we discussing today? So we're discussing Peanut. We're discussing Ondo as well, even though it's not a meme coin. We're discussing Moo Deng, BTC, ETH, Pops, Dog. We gotta talk about Dog. And then there's a special coin that we're also going to talk about again today to remind everybody, because when we start pumping, I don't want someone to be like, oh, look, I faded again. You didn't tell me about that one. I will tell you. What's the other one? Is it ICT? ACT. So we should expect a lot more DJs to join us in here, guys. I also want to show my pain to someone yesterday told me about Fred. I realized when I went on CMC today that it's one of the mega pumps in the last 24 hours, 3x since the last time we talked about it, which is exactly 24 hours. And I missed out on that one, and I feel so bad about it. So let's find Michael Saylor's tweet. Guys, I'm going to show you something here, and I think it's going to shock you what is about to happen. And if you're still wondering why Bitcoin keeps going up and up and up, I want you to watch this. Just one sec. Because there are a lot of people out there wondering, why is Bitcoin going up so much? Okay, if you see what I'm about to show you now, you will understand. And if you don't hold enough Bitcoin, you should be concerned. Watch this.
Take on Trump's victory. And now let's find out what wealthy investors think with Barbara Goodstein, managing partner at R360, an ultra-wealthy community for centimillionaires. Barbara, good morning. Great to have you here. So last time you were here, you wore red. You said it was by accident. This time you said it was on purpose. So is that a sign of what these centimillionaires think about this election?
Well, that is a sign that Trump won the election, and we think that there is a lot of big news coming. We had our market opportunities and risks meeting last week, and there's a lot of upside from this win.
All right, so these investors are excited about the win and obviously what it means going forward. One thing you say they're excited about is Bitcoin. So I mentioned to one of our earlier guests that BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF, it now has more assets under management than their gold ETF. Of course, we know gold is a safe haven. I know a lot of your investors, they hold gold as well. What's their sentiment when it comes to Bitcoin? And are they doing it directly or through ETF?
We're very high on Bitcoin, and we've been talking about Bitcoin for the past few years. We recommend doing it directly because you don't pay taxes if you're doing it directly, so that's a big difference. But we think that Bitcoin could become the next strategic reserve asset. So the country now holds 232,000 Bitcoin. We think that Trump could bump that up to over 1 million.
Did you hear it, guys? I was muted. But what she said there is that the US government is more likely to make Bitcoin a reserve asset of the United States. And it makes sense for them to do so. It's actually a profitable strategy. And if they do that, they might want to pump their Bitcoin reserves to 1 million Bitcoin to be at the same level as Satoshi. Now, you do the math. US government have to print enough money to buy Bitcoin. And if they start scooping the market, who knows? Maybe it's them buying right now, the ones pushing the price up. Guys, we're about to become the leaders of this new world. What we're facing right now is the historical wealth transfer from old money to new money. Where's my proof for that? You just heard us say something. What did she say? She said, well, BlackRock is holding more Bitcoin ETF than their gold ETF. So now you have institutions that are boomer tech, held and controlled by a bunch of old people, boomers. But still, they understand the importance of Bitcoin, that they're holding more BTC than gold. This is the flippening. So if you look at the market right now, what is the gold market cap? Okay, so gold has a $17.5 million market cap, right? Bitcoin market cap. Let's find out. You see that we have at 88,000 Bitcoin, we have $1.7 trillion of market cap. So gold is 10 times more than Bitcoin in terms of market cap. And these numbers have to catch up at some point. And from a civilization point of view, we are in 2024. Gold is old money. You can never imagine a scenario where somebody says something so stupid. People used to say something as stupid as, but Bitcoin is worthless if there is no electricity. Imagine if all the electricity just goes down. It's like, bro, humanity is not going back there. Our entire livelihood now depends on energy to be running in some capacity. So Bitcoin is the standard, is the new gold, and people will have to dump their gold and rotate over to BTC. I don't think most of you are ready for that one. So if Bitcoin is going to $250,000, what about Moo Deng? Guys, put this into perspective. A coin that has $1.7 trillion of market cap goes up by 11% in one day. Do you guys understand that? Like, it's insane. So compare that to Moo Deng, a cute hippo from Thailand with a simple market cap of only 369 million. It's not even $1 billion. How many times should I tell you that something is cooking under the currents of the internet, and we might see a huge surprise happening out there? You cannot see my screen. What am I doing here? Let me bring you this screen with Moo Deng. There you go. So my play is real simple right now. You have to give Bitcoin the time to run the market, to run the charts. It will be in a while because currently the BTC dominance is still kind of not all-time high. Yesterday we showed that, okay, it's about to pick up, and today just burritoed everything. And this is a good thing. We want Bitcoins to go higher and higher and higher. And then at some point, we should get resistance of the dominance. And then when the dominance is dropping, we should now see altcoins starting to rip. Because you think that, altcoins are also ripping. Like, what you have seen is nothing. Trust me on that one. When the days when altcoins are ripping in the bull run, everything goes up every day, and you'll be seeing 100% on mid-cap altcoins going up by 100% per day. And if you have leverage trading on that one, your money just goes a long way. Before I forget, I wanted to do something special also on the stream today. On our portfolio, remember, we had some money, some funds remaining. We had some funds remaining from our big portfolio that we're building. So we have $162,000. Oh, now it's $163,000, guys. We're printing money literally in front of you. So we now have a little $3,000 remaining right here. I think we should buy something. Do you guys have any? If you want me to buy a coin that you believe in, share it in the chat. Right now, I'm going to clip it. Murad tweeted AEON coin. Okay, so I'll explain the whole AEON thing so that you understand. So yeah, let me know which coin should I clip this. I have $3,000 here remaining out of this $162,000 that I can buy into a newer meme coin. If you guys don't give me a good suggestions, I'm going to dump it into, let's see what I can buy. I'll just buy RSIC. But right now we have 163K, which is roughly, we're not even up that big. Think about it. We're up like just over 13%. And we have $3,000. So which coin do you want me to buy? Ida Maggie says fat coin. You know, guys, we'll talk about fat coin in a sec because there is a good story on fat coin that I know about it. So Augustine says more runes. The thing with runes right now is that most of them are not listed on centralized exchanges. So here I have my money on Coin W, so we can only buy the coins that are available here as far as memes. Let's look at the top gainers maybe. Spot. No data. Ooh, okay. And before I forget, if you were into the Trump coins like me, most of them, they have recovered a little bit, just a little bit. So where is the Trump coins, like Trump fight or Maga? They have recovered a little bit. So what I have done, like the Trump Maga, that has returned 45% in the last 24 hours. If you didn't exit, I think this is your opportunity to exit them now. And then you rotate your capital into something else. That's my take on it, but it's not financial advice, of course. So I hadn't finished exiting my Trump positions, but now I'm exiting all of them because they were just cabal that exited after the elections. Elmi says, I'm back. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to the stream. Let's cook and make some money out here, guys. It's generational wealth season. Why is RSIC not moving? You know, I was with Leonidas on Spaces earlier today, and we talked about this coin. I think the devs don't know what to do because they took this whole utility narrative and now they're confused about it. But I think it's coming, especially when everybody is shitting on it. It means that we're so close to bringing it back, and I should probably screw it. That's maybe what I should be picking. I should be picking up at the moment. Flipper Joker says BTC just flipped silver in market cap. Ninzo said goat, peanut, Moo Deng. Amy's back. Good to see you. Amy, I think you bought Moo Deng yesterday, and you also bought some other coin that we talked about. So how is that going? Goat? Did you buy goat? I believe. I think she bought goat, right? Yeah, I mean, the mega plays were disappointing at the end. I mean, thankfully, I sold for some profits when I doubled, but it's disappointing to see how it all ended up. Dog seems to be taking time. Yeah, all the runes are kind of chilling right now, but you got people from Kraken and talking about runes all the time. Malik says, I haven't missed a single meme coin show, man. I love to hear that. The people that are so serious about generational wealth are not missing a single episode. Comfort says, Braid. Okay, we haven't looked at Braid in a long time. We might just want to check it out quickly. And then I'll take some time and look at Moo Deng. I'll also analyze. Oh, man, Braid. Why didn't we long it yesterday? Flip, man. Okay, let's see. How much money do we have right now that we can play with? Okay, guys, call some early plays. I have some stuff I can sell here. And then we can buy some new tickers. Who has any low cap stuff that we can buy right now? Tell me. What else? Yeah, I see. We also bought Shrub on the stream last night. It went up. And we also, I think we clipped Fat GF as well. But it's not that much up in the air at the moment. Okay, so Braid looks good. I think this is the return of the Braid. Braid the Great. This is a meme coin on Base. It's the number one meme coin on Base. It's high market cap, over $1 billion already. Now, if you doubt anything about Moo Deng, I do hold some Braid, by the way, from some time ago. I didn't sell because I'm still on a loss for it. I think I bought too late. But if you doubt Moo Deng, most of you have never even heard or seen this meme coin called Braid. But it is currently already at $1.2 billion. Like, guys, if you're fading on Moo Deng, what's your freaking excuse? It's the most popular animal on the internet, loved by everybody. It's not a cabal coin. It's not Popcat. It's not this. Popcat is above $1.5 billion. So you need to tell me somehow, why would you fade on something like Moo Deng? And I see some people here want me to talk about Moo Deng, so let's just do a tier on Moo Deng. I think it's exactly what we said yesterday, right? We will have a healthy correction at some point. Makes sense, guys. We had like really healthy big candles blowing up. Look, exactly as our analysis. We got this blue line we drew before, that it was going to be our next support level. Look, it has been supported 4 freaking times already. So as long as BTC keeps the momentum and everything is exciting in the market, if we're not going to have a flash crash, Moo Deng is going to look for a new high from where it's at now. Because the high is about 46 cents, and that is not too, it's actually 45 really. It's 45 cents. And then we're going to break through that. And the next stop is going to be $1. So to all the Moo Deng people, do not worry. This is not the time to be like, oh, look at Moo Deng is crashing. This is nothing, guys. 10% down in 24 hours after mega days of pumping. We were at $90 million 2 weeks ago. So respect the pump. Respect the pump. I am extremely bullish on this coin. Screw it. I'm going to buy more Moo Deng right now. 10% down. I'm going right here. You guys didn't give me any good tickers to buy, so I'm just going to double up on Moo Deng. And of course, someone is going to go on X and call me out, be like, oh, look at this coin is going down. You bought yesterday. Bro, I put 100K on this thing. It went down to $40,000. And people were laughing at me, but look at me now. 300K in the last 3 weeks. So let's find Moo Deng and double up on this little baby. I'm going to buy more Moo Deng right now. Okay. I will spend half of this money remaining. 50% of it will go into Moo Deng. Just a little dollar cost average on the baby hippo. What about you haters? How do you feel about it now? Okay. So that's my play on Moo Deng. I'm just going to buy more and wait for things to happen. Like I said, like Murad actually had a good point about this. Stop trading, believe in something. And that's where we are at the moment. So we have Sam here, who is here and hating. I think he's the same guy that came, he came, was it 3 days ago or 4 days ago, and started telling us that, oh, this is the top. Moo Deng is going to crash by 50%. Bitcoin is going to crash 15%, believe me. And then boom, he got wrecked. Solana Millionaire says AEON Shield. So when you say AEON, is this a coin? Because AEON is, from my understanding on SPX, is actually an NFT, which I already own some. It's an NFT of the SPX ecosystem. So this is Project AEON. It's an NFT of SPX 6900. So you tell me, is there a coin called AEON right now? I wonder if that is what Murad is talking about or somebody just minted it. Whoa, yeah, it's true, man. Bitcoin just flipped silver in market cap. Plug 7 says swap 0.5 BTC to Moo Deng. If I had to make such an aggressive move on Moo Deng, I would wait on a day when it has been dumped on. Like, we will have a day where we get clipped down a little bit. The market needs to cool down. So I think you need to be a little bit more cautious right now because things have just overheated a bit. Let's see what Arthur Hayes is saying. Wow. So we got Saudi Aramco and at number 7 in market cap, and then Bitcoin, then silver, then all the meta platforms at the bottom. Interesting. All right. Now, while we talk about this, I want to go to my next coin, which is Ondo Finance. We also talked about this yesterday. I told you about the long, but I'm hearing from the grapevine that Ondo is about to do a lot of exciting things, more announcements in Q1. Now, I'm not buying the entire narrative just yet. I think they're trying to get people excited and avoid the overselling because of the unlock. But still, they have made so much progress, and with Trump winning, there will be a lot of things to happen that might shock the market. RWAs are not being discussed at the moment. But if you talk RWA, you're basically talking about Ondo Finance. I haven't even looked at Ondo's TVL at the moment for a long time. The last time we talked about the TVL, it was like 400 million at some point. Okay. So we're now at $459 million TVL. And if you're new to my position on Ondo, I've been invested in this project since the beginning. I was literally the first guy on Twitter to talk about it, even on YouTube. So I still have a position, this one here pinned on my Twitter, $242,000. The goal is to get this to $2 million, and then I'll give $20,000 to one of my lucky followers on X. So still in this position, I haven't sold anything, still holding. Okay, so as far as the under trade, let's just cover that quickly because I know there are people who are on the sidelines waiting to enter the position. Yeah, I know guys, on this channel, we have so many underwhells because we bought in early and we're not shaken by anyone's opinion about it. I know everybody's talking about the unlock, what. The unlock is in January. In crypto, 1 week is a lot of time. You have seen what Bitcoin could do. So I'm just here waiting for it to shoot up. I think within a week we could be at $1 or something. Tomorrow we could be at $1, and then next week we could actually be at $2. Who knows? There's a lot of juice going on that might both send us to Valhalla. And Binance also have been making some Ondo transactions. So the speculation is that there is a lot of listing speculation going on, which is good. If you want an Ondo listing on Binance, smash the like button right now and drop a W in the chat because that is what is going to balloon us all the way to $2. We haven't seen a real bull pump on Ondo, and I think it's really on the way. And the next more likely thing to happen is going to be Binance. I'm not saying that I know. I'm just telling you what I think. I think next week could actually be an Ondo announcement for Binance. This week or next week, who knows? Because Binance have to catch up, man. This is the best play in reward assets. Why anybody would want to fade on it, I don't understand. The breakout we've been talking about recently has already happened right here. So you know the drill. Jem says, great, despite the euphoria, what kind of news do you think can bring down the market? Man, it's a bull run, so there will be news of some government doing something stupid and stuff like that, but it doesn't stop anything. It's just going to be, it'll be USDT. The bad news might be like, oh, USDT is being sued by American government, what. Something will happen. But there is more positive news to come than negative news. So imagine you got Gary Gensler needs to get fired, one. You got China has to unban Bitcoin. Anytime soon it's going to happen. And then you have official announcements of the US being like, oh, we're turning Bitcoin into a reserve asset, which is going to happen. Guys, whatever we have seen so far is nothing. Whatever you have seen here is absolutely nothing. Yeah, I think Ondo is basically, it's set for a new high coming very, very soon. Yeah. Yeah, look, when we're winning, we're going to have a lot of haters, of course, because it's people that missed out and they were cheating when we were bullish. When we were doing our things a couple of days ago or 2 weeks ago, these guys were like, oh, it's going to zero. Bitcoin is going to crash and then Moo Deng go to 50% down. It's manipulated. Now they're angry. Guys like Sam, they're coming on the stream with so much hate in their eyes. I have so many recommendations. And one thing I can recommend for you, Sam, he says, Sam, I can recommend you learn how to do the Trump dance. Do you know you know how it works? When we play the song of We Call Them Poor, you need to do this Trump dance. It might cure your hate and anger. It's not our fault that you didn't buy Moo Deng. We told you about Moo Deng, you just didn't buy it. Oh, you see the dance? That's the dance for this bull run. I hope you learn how it works. Yo, the vibes are ecstatic, guys. You can't help it. Oh, look at the dance. And it's only getting started. So that is for you, Sam. Learn how to do the dance and stop hating. Yo, Sam is talking about fundamental and technical analysis. He's definitely a mid-curve guy. Definitely mid-curve. Dude, I say it on the show, this is a Memecoin show, and we're left and right curve. Fundamental and technical analysis, what the hell is that? That is not anything to do with meme coins. Here, our strategy is simple. We look, we like, and we buy things that we like. So far, we like a baby hippo. So you can basically eat 20 apples with your technical analysis and fundamental analysis. We just like the hippo. Why are you hating right now? Guys, chat, if you like the hippo, drop a W in the chat right now. We don't care about technical analysis. Sam, you can go and read a white paper. Sam Bankman-Fried, maybe you are. Oh, this is our fundamental analysis. Do you understand? A happy hippo in Thailand, jumping around. Ooh, can you see it? And I will also tell you something interesting about this hippo is that it predicted the US elections correctly. Moo Deng predicted for Trump to win. So you're the one who is lost, bro. Wow. Having some lunch, is that it? Wow, man, the cope is going to be real. It's not only on YouTube, it's on X. Everybody's copying on Moo Deng. They're just hating. Yeah, he doesn't understand, guys. W Moo Deng, chat, W Moo Deng to the moon. We're going to take this baby to $14 billion and they will cope for real. We want the copers to join the show. So if you know anybody who is hating on Moo Deng, you have to invite them on the show as well. Want to see them cope. They're holding XRP, that's why. Okay, so let's talk about the new plays that I have in mind right now. My next big excited coin might surprise some of you, but it's Fartcoin. And I already gave you the play for this one. Fartcoin is among the AI coins that we have been covering on this channel. And we entered on this one pretty early. You see where this line is? The blue line that we drew here? There. This is where we entered from at around 0.03. Boom. Let me just extend it. It's too small that it was even harder to extend it. So we entered from that point on, around that consolidation. And from there to where we are now, it's 365. Let's actually just be a little more technical on this one. So if you were here with me, it means that at least a 4x has been made in the last 8 days. I think it's a good play. So Fartcoin looking good. Now it's at $133,000 market cap. I do think this might be the next big listing on Binance. Don't quote me on it, but there is a huge campaign behind listing a lot of the AI memes. I think it's going to be an interesting narrative, and a lot of the big exchanges are loving it. The reason is so simple. Most of them are saying it's an easier narrative to sell to institutional investors. So if you go on CoinGecko right now, you'll be able to see that there is now a category for AI picks. Where is that listing at? Categories. They have like Murad picks. These are all the Murad coins, which some of them are doing well, some of them not. But what I want to find is, where is that category for AI? AI meme, yeah. On Gecko, they have this AI meme category, which I think it's kind of interesting. So you got GOAT leading the charts. You got Corgi AI. You got Turbo, Act, Fartcoin. Fartcoin is currently number 5. And I think among all of these, to be fair, we could say that Act has had an easy ride because of the Binance listing, getting it to 408 mil. But I think Fartcoin is a much better play on the truth terminal style trading. So it's just a matter of time until we see it really, really pushing up a little bit more. I'm like, the $137 million for this is kind of underpriced for me, in my books, I would say. So if you're looking for something to clip, that might be another good clip. It should be. Let's just have a look at the technicals again. Is there cabal or is no cabal? Let's see if cabal has already sold or cabal is still under control. Some bubble maps quick. Okay. So you got 15,000 holders, and the top holders are currently or top traders. I just want to see the top holders, sir. That's all I just want. So, okay, this is pretty decent actually for Fartcoin. So, number one holder is 2%, and then followed by 1% and 1.4, and then Mexi, which is a crypto exchange, and then all these guys hold 1%. I would like to also see that for, let's see if Binance is the biggest holder right now of ACT. And by the way, the top holder of Peanut is Donald Trump. Somebody sent him 1.5% of the supply, which is pretty strange. Yeah, here we go. So wallet list. Oh, look, man, Binance, 38%. But you have to understand, a lot of people do not understand what this means. They think that Binance now controls 38% of the supply. No. What this means is that you have Binance has a wallet where it's holding its Fartcoin or whatever the coin is. This is ACT. And if you deposit on Binance, all those coins are going into this wallet. So it will show as if Binance is just holding, but it's other people's money. It's not Binance money. Robert, was it you yesterday who told me about Freight? Because I feel so bad. I said this at the beginning of the stream because somebody told me Freight yesterday multiple times and I faded because I didn't understand it. But now I looked it up. Today it's up 3x and I don't hold any of it. It's embarrassing, man. I feel so bad about that. So Microstrategy has acquired 27,200 BTC for $2 billion at $74,000 per Bitcoin and has achieved a BTC yield of 7% year to date and 26.4% year to date. As of 11/10/24, we hold 279,000 Bitcoin acquired for $11.9 billion at an average of $42,000 per Bitcoin. Ooh. Can you see the Chad move, guys? This is what the big guys are doing. They're not playing around. They buy and they believe in something and they just hold it. They just keep on buying. If you believe in something, that's what you just got to do. Just accumulate. At the end of the game, you're going to win. Now, I know most of you guys, most of us, we don't have enough money to be buying 10,000 Bitcoins like Michael Saylor. But we can buy a coin, a low cap, that we believe in, and we can buy more and more and more in small amounts. And then after that, we could turn that into something huge. And to me, that coin is Moo Deng. I can buy Moo Deng in smaller amounts and smaller amounts and smaller amounts, and then eventually I could become a whale. I started with a small amount, $100,000, which might sound like a lot. But if you put into perspective how big the market caps are growing right now, it's nothing. And every day I keep on buying and I put my money where my mouth is. Okay, our portfolio is still cooking in here. I might want to restructure things a bit more. We have too much Pepe and too much WIF. So I'll let WIF cook to about $4.5 or maybe $5. And then we're going to decrease our position and rotate it into something. The same also goes for Pepe. I want the Pepe back to go to $80,000, then I'm going to rotate it again. But this takes me to my next number or my next discussion, and that is going to be Mother. So the celebrity meta has kind of died a little bit because animals have taken over the show. Peanut is up there and Moo Deng is up there. But I think there is a great opportunity on coins like Mother by Iggy Azalea, still at $67 million market cap. Yesterday, we also talked about it. So this is the chart. No breakout really yet. It's still what it looks like. This is a bomb waiting to explode, guys. Not only this coin, there are several. So I'll show you the other ones that I also think will might be really good snipes to get right now, and then you could exit maybe in a little bit later. So you have now at 60, kind of $67 million market cap, and to hit an all-time high, to just break the all-time high, it's like 300% almost already. And the good thing about it is that the dumps are not so hard right now because it has almost flattened out. This is a critical support level, maybe just a little bit higher. But the worst case scenario, even if we get a dump day, the worst you could see is like somewhere around maybe here. It drops by 30%, which might just make another good entry to buy a little bit more. So this is something that I'm personally accumulating. In fact, let me just use a little bit of dust money that I have in here and buy more. Yeah, exactly. GAT to the moon, man. Mother gonna send because the GAT, everybody loves GAT in crypto. So let me just buy a little bit more. Let's buy some Mother right now. Okay, I'm going to dump in 2 SOL today in this one, which is nothing, but I hoard enough of it already. I just want to really double up. A quick flip, you know, house money. Just adding to my positions, that's all. And then you also have another play in that category is like Daddy. Daddy is another one also. These ones, they, like I said yesterday, they move in tandem. So Daddy pumps, Mother pumps, or Mother pumps, Daddy pumps. This is the Andrew Ted coin. I think this is another good opportunity to clip it because when it pumps, it's going to be double digits, like 60% in one day or more. They just need to do something and pump it, really. So this is another good play. I'm gonna just copy it right now, actually. Copy a little bit of this too. Cop some daddy coin. And then they also have Real Nigga Tet, RNT. $11 million only, but these guys are promoting this one like crazy. I saw in one of the alpha groups that I'm into, they are talking about this coin. And I think there's a cabal that has been trying to buy up a lot. Let's look at the bubble map first, maybe. There's a cabal that is buying this coin on all the dips. Then they're clipping it bigger than everybody would expect. And that is going to send it. So look, I'll be honest with you though. These coins like RNT and Daddy, these are all Andrew Ted coins, and I wouldn't trust those guys to just hold these coins when they go up by a lot. You would expect them to sell the shit out of it and cash out. They're literally like, they're whales and they don't care. They don't give an F about everybody. So you have to know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with guys, I think they own probably all these wallets. The dev wallet owns 1.76 and all that. So be aware. But it doesn't mean that you're not going to. So actually, you know what? Maybe even the RNT coin is a better buy than Daddy. 11 million, what kind of play can I make with that? Let's see. At $11 million, what would be the best strategy? So if it goes to, it's 10x at 100 million, actually, literally. It's just like $111 million. It's a 10x. Okay. Maybe I should actually size in a little bit more on this one. And so I might want to look at the historical chart. How does it really play? How does it like to play? Very important to know. Oh, wow. It's down bad. And it's really, it moves like a pump and dump. But there's not much lower to go, however, which is good. So you have the here up until about 43%, which could be another critical. Worst case scenario is like 50% down for this one. So I think instead of clipping Daddy, I'm going to clip Real Nigga Tape for now. I already got some Daddy already, so might as well just do that. And why am I spending all this little dust money on these coins? It's because, guys, every little amount matters at this point. You remember last night we sold, what was the coin? Autism. We sold Autism and immediately we flipped it into Peanut. 6 hours ago, 6 hours after Binance listed it, and then our money just 3x'd, just like that. Solana Millionaire is literally promoting here. Solana is promoting the project AEON. So let's have a look. So is this do you think when Murad says AEON, he's talking about this project, AEON, I don't know. Is he talking about this one, or there is another one that he's referring to? Or he's just talking about the meme coin and somebody decided to clip the... I see. So the dev says, if we could harness the power of God, could we flip S&P 500? Okay, so I don't know if this is a Murad play. GM Frank, and thank you for joining us, bro. We out here, we cooking. It's the bull run and it's the meme coin show. We out here cooking, bros. AEON is the new Murad play. Okay, sure. So if that's the case, okay, how can I play this one here? I don't really have much in. Let's see if it's on CoinW yet. I doubt. Okay, it's not on CoinW just yet. Let's see what kind of liquidity I can move. I'll just use my other wallet, so I'll turn it off here for now. Yeah, I see. It's him who is promoting. I think he's definitely promoting that one. That's 100%. So yeah, guys, if we're getting it at like 7 mil market cap, I think it's a good play. So I would take the risk and just really throw the money at it, you know. But thanks for telling me about that one, because I was gonna fade it. I'm like, bro, you already have SPX 6900. Why would you launch another coin? But maybe there is some silver lining there. This is the AEON that I know. I flip, man. It's already at 4,500. I should buy more NFTs. Okay, so I see some people made a little bit of dough on it. Yeah, I think it's a play, guys. We're going in. If you think we should go in right now, drop a W in the chat right now. Drop a W in the chat. If we should ape into AEON right now, drop the W in the chat and I will do it. So while you guys are doing your W drops, I will drink some water. Okay, so I'm gonna ape into AEON, but I will do it on my other wallet. So I'm using my other monitor right now to just do it from there. But I'm buying, straight up buying. So many W's. Okay, final looks before we degen all into this baby. So the wallet list is pretty decent. Only two wallets are connected, which are both holding about just above 1%. So 2.4% roughly is held by these two wallets, it seems. They sort of interacted. But the distribution looks pretty decent actually. And 7,000 holders already. So yeah, I think guys, we're going in. Project AEON, mark this time scale or time code right now in the chat so that in the future, we can show these people that, hey, man, do you remember this day, guys? We went in and we upped it, and either it's going to turn into a W or it's going to be an L. Guys, this is why you should be watching the Memecoin show. A simple project like this might be your next ticket to the moon. What happens if Binance lists it again and they end up sending it to Valhalla as well? Nobody knows. Yeah, $7 million market cap, bro. 7 milli. Okay, I'm just confirming my buy right now on this wallet. Yeah, I mean, guys, thanks Solana Millionaire for dropping us some gem. I think we have something really cool going on there. So I see Matthew is asking, is it safe to buy meme coins with USDT? So tomorrow, I will try to make a video showing you the process of how you can invest in the meme coins effectively in a way that is more effective than what most people are used to, right? It's mostly on chain, so you need to know how to do these kind of things. Man, this still hurts me, man. Do you remember the live stream where we talked about ACT and we explored it and everything? Why didn't I buy enough of it? I literally throw one Solana into it. Yeah, man. It's another AI. I think the strategy should probably just be, if a new super AI LLM has an account and it's boot tweeting, it's probably just smarter to just buy the thing. Windy is like, just joined. Hey man, Windy's, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Memecoin show. It's every freaking day. We're in the trenches together, looking for opportunities to get out of the trenches. And we're not playing, and we're killing it. And this is only the beginning. Most of the meme coins that we're excited about, like Moo Deng, are still under $1 billion. Can you believe it? I need you sometime to take recordings of this live stream so that in the future we can be like, yo, do you remember this day, bro? Moo Deng was only $400 million. Ah! Were these guys geniuses? No, we just believed. We just believed strongly in the play. That's all. Do you think Binance or Bybit can list RSIC? Yes, I do. RSIC is still a good brand, to be honest. Maybe the best brand in the Ordinals space that is different from a meme coin. It doesn't feel like a meme. It just feels like Ordi. Just that the dev is handling it. It doesn't know how to do social media. Moo Deng is about to flip Peanut the day of Peanut's Binance listing. Does that mean Binance is washed or Peanut is washed? Or Moo Deng is too powerful? Makes you wonder. Yeah, I love the cook tweets. The people's love for Moo Deng is stronger than any cabal. $13 billion. Guys, if you feel doubt sometimes, because we will face some really, really difficult days very soon, right? This is crypto. You pump and then something happens, will go down for a little bit. I need you to just prepare a little bit more and don't think about now. I need you to be thinking about March, April, May of 2025. What do things look like? What are going to be the prices of these assets that we're trading right now? That's where your headspace should be. Don't worry about tomorrow you wake up and shit is down and then you start freaking out. Don't do that. Stay put, stay grinding, and just keep looking for new opportunities. On this stream, I think we figured out an opportunity in AEON and we bought, and let's see how it plays out. But $7 million is a really, really good entry, in my opinion. Very, very good entry. What about Welsh, Corgi, and Stacks? I haven't really looked into that ecosystem in a while. So I still hold all the tokens though. Do you think Binance will list Braid on spot? Not so early because Braid is on Base and Base is Coinbase. Coinbase and Binance are competitors. It's the reason why also Binance has not listed Ondo just yet, because Ondo is part of Coinbase in a way that Coinbase Ventures invested in Ondo. So by Binance listing Ondo and giving it liquidity are basically supporting Coinbase. So it's politics at that point in that level. But the most important part is that there's nothing they can do about it. We are going to Valhalla, whether they like it or not. Just a matter of time. You deserve a lot more people watching your lives. Yeah, it will happen naturally. The funny thing about it is that when you see all these portfolios we have, right now there is not much that happened. But I can tell you, the days where this portfolio goes to like $2 million and everything that we've been buying is in the billions of dollars in market cap, at the top, it's when a lot more people are going to be joining the Memecoin show, because they'll be like, oh, yeah, if these guys did this, maybe I can also do it too. Can I start now? Is it safe to buy right now? and it would be like, man, just buy what you believe in. But it's a little too late. Right now, nobody wants to. Everybody is sort of locked onto Bitcoin, of course, and also the traditional KOL coins or VC plays. Institutions pumping their own coins and then they dump it onto the normies, right? So the normie don't know better. They just buy whatever. I haven't played PopCard in a while. Maybe it's time. What's the collaboration between Ondo and Solana? DJ Tree says, "Oh, Don't Fade on Act 2 released about an hour ago, $230,000 market." Okay, so Act 2 sounds like a good idea because oh man, Project AEON is already at 8 milli. It dumped to 6, now it's at 8. I think I need to act fast right now. You know what I'm going to do? I do hold a bunch of. I might regret this decision or I might not. But I bought $10,000 worth of. What's the name of this? Where is that wallet now, man? I think I'm going to do it. I'll ape it all into Act. Into AEON. So I think some of you guys know this. So I bought $10,000 worth of. I might just share with you guys this screen. Just hold on. I'm holding DGOTS since it launched. And I put $10,000 into it. I think I told you, you already know about this. It's just been going down and down and down. Market cap, $34 million. Interesting. With all this listing, it's not really having a good time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell this DGOD and I will ape it all. I have 5,555s. 0.73 remaining from this wallet. So I'll just swap it. And I'll put it on into AEON. Might regret, might not, but on God. It's DJ Plays, guys. So I don't want any idiot here start to talk about technical and fundamental. Bro, it's meme coins. So relax or shut up. Okay, so I just sold my. Do I have that wallet here? No. Yeah, selling all the DGOD. And that will give me about 25 Solana. Solana millionaire, what do you mean don't? Why are you saying that before I buy? Well, look, the thing is, if it's really a Murad play, Murad won't want to rag at $7 million market cap. So I would just be DCAing into it. I wouldn't enter all at once. I'm just going to be buying slowly. because man, it's just like Frank and Dear Gods, those guys run out of juice. Like nobody really pay attention and or want to buy their stuff anymore. It's just like dead eco. Or I might just be tripping, but who knows? Okay, so I bought in with 10 so far. Yeah, I went in. And you know, the thing for me is that I like to enter early. When I double my money, I pull out my investment, the initial investment, and then I just let I let the rest do the running, and they run from there. So DJ Trees, you mentioned something interesting before. You said Act 2. Let's have a look at that, because I think that could be a quick pump and dump, quick in and out. Act 2, the prophecy, has to be this one, 23 days old. Okay, yeah, this looks interesting. But wow, the chart looks rigged, bro. Ooh la la. Okay, I'm just going to throw in like $100 into this one. The only thing I hate though is that when I put in very little money, I forget about it, and then it pumps and then it dumps, and I never even think about it anymore. That's why I prefer plays that I believe in strongly. Let's just do it like this and do a limit order. I don't even have enough SOL in this wallet. Let's do it the old school way. KRS1 attack. And I think it's time to swap a lot of the bad coins in here for something nice. So we bought Shrub yesterday for some reason. I still don't understand what the hell this coin is. Are we even up or we down? Because we put in 2 Solana. So we actually down a little. And I'll just keep it there. I don't like this coin anymore, the fat girlfriend. I'll sell it now. Swap that. And then I would prefer to use those funds that we got from Fat GF to buy Act 2. Perfect. So guys, is there an ecosystem that you think we should explore that we're not exploring enough, that we should take over and take total control and dominate, and we're not doing enough? Do you think there is an ecosystem like that we should be more bullish maybe, and we're just not doing enough? Been a bad day for Moo Deng. I see someone here says that. No, bro, it's never a bad day for Moo Deng. After a strong pump, we should definitely expect a little bit of sell-off. It's only healthy, guys. Do not panic. If anything, you should be buying the dips. Wizards. I love to see it. I do hold enough wizards. I just like that it's really, really, really close to. I forgot to buy more wizards at $2. Now I kind of don't like this pump as much. I wanted it to stay down there. But since they have the migration coming up, it's also going to do its own little pump for a while. I think like $600 million very soon. And then things will cool off for a little bit. But yeah, Wizards, I don't know if you would flip Pops. Pops are very strong, very active community. They post memes every day. They interact. Not so much with Wizards. Wizards is kind of like boomer meme for like old, early Bitcoin people. Sui will have a long run, a good run. They also have an upcoming console Sui play. What platform I'm using to buy? I'm using Photon on Solana, and I'm using Desk Screener. I'm using Phantom. I'm using Jupiter, everything. I see someone had a super chat, which I forgot to read. Yeah. Jared wants us to look into Speedy the turtle. So we have actually looked at Speedy before in this stream. We have it here in the oh my gosh. We should have Speedy here in the stream calls because we have covered it multiple times. But anyway, Speedy. I remember Speedy is an ETH play. It's a turtle that's been moving slowly, but I like the narrative. But oh, now it's down. So maybe we made the right decision by not buying this one a few weeks ago. Because a lot of people on the stream told me about it. I just decided to fade for a bit. Wow, bro. Wow. Okay. What happened? Is there a story why it just it's dumping so heavy when it should be pumping? Everything is pumping right now. Okay. It's on ETH, $15 million. The all-time high was 176% from now. So look, I don't know much about this coin. I don't think I want to hold it as much. But if you're holding it, I think the smartest thing to do is to just buy the dip, really. I don't find, I mean, it was pumping a lot 2 weeks ago, or it was a week ago, like every day pumping. Here, you can see the candles right here. And we faded. Maybe it was a good call. I personally didn't buy it. But I like the idea of like a slow turtle, instead of everybody trying to make fast money, but this is like a get rich slowly thing. It's funny. Just not really my appetite. Maybe if the mascot was this one, I would have thought about it because it's giving me Ninja Turtle vibe. Side note, guys, if you want some good swag that represents your degen life, but IRL, you can go to degenware.store and buy yourself some merchandise. Look at Moo Deng says hi. It's a beautiful hoodie that you can wear every day you go, and people will be able to recognize you as a future Moo Deng millionaire. Not only these ones, there are also a lot of other cool merch on degenware.store. You got mags, you got Bitcoin puppets, you got pops, you got node monkeys, SPX 6900. There's a lot of that. And you also have the typical stuff like Satoshi backed, Pixel packed. You got our friend, the one and only Jerome Powell printing money t-shirt. I think this is all beautiful stuff that you should. If you're making money in the bull cycle and you're a part of the Memecoin show, go and get yourself some hot stuff out here, man. This is going to add some rees to your appetite and also to your arsenal to make sure that your rees is basically spazzing everywhere you go. Shared Life. This is my favorite one. Bitcoin Puppets right there. So go to degenware.store and get yourself some Degen merch, mugs, whatsoever, whatever you want. So my current feeling about the market is that things might cool off a little bit, and we might get a few days of a cool down, and we see a little bit of red, which is healthy, I think. And then slowly things will come back into shape. So you have to prepare for that. It's not always going to be green every freaking day, but of course, it will be green and green and green if you stretch the timelines and you'll be able to see it. When we're at the end of December, my mic is cracking bad. How about now? When we reach December and you look back in time, you will be able to see that, man, we have come a long way. The prices will be completely crazy high. But for now, just prepare that we will go through a period. So if you feel like you missed out on some things, the smartest thing to do is to not just FOMO into it. Just wait a little bit and you'll get it. It happened to us with SPX. Remember at the beginning, we had to wait for it to crash to 55 cents and lower, and we managed to buy it. And now we're good. And we got Bank Teller. What a name, Bank Teller. Bank Teller wants us to talk about Toga. Let's explore what Toga is all about. Ooh, Toga is down bad, bro. But $3.7 million market cap. What's the story with this one? What's the play? Community on the Solana ecosystem. Wow. Toga amongst humans. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really know anything about it. So, maybe you can teach me what this is all about. Then I could consider it. Dale Russell says, I'm feeling that maybe the liquidity will flow towards big caps for a while. I think there could be a shade moment for meme coins, but it's not going to be for that long for sure. Because, man, meme coins have just the best mindshare. Exchanges are all rotating around meme coins. Their business models are all evolving around memes. And the thing is, you can have fun with big caps. That's a problem right now. You cannot have fun. Wait, did GameStop just pumped? Because we talked about it last night. Whoa, GME 35% up. Okay, that's nice. I love to see that. Now we're talking. So I told you about this one, but though this is not even the right moment for GameStop, I feel like there will be a time when it's going to rip the charts. When Roaring Kitty is back and they do something crazy, we will see it go all the way to the moony. Yeah, bro, I do believe that there will be a time where the attention will shift out of meme coin for a little bit, but it's not going to be now. The most important thing is for you to just chill and think about the long-term horizon. So think about March 2025, April, May, end of the year. And when you look back, what would the market look like? and then make your decision based on that. Don't think about what happens tomorrow or next week or so. That's all I can say on that one. We have started the religion of all memes. Who will win, Ansem or BitBoy? BitBoy for sure. I don't even understand why Ansem agreed to fighting BitBoy. I watched the fight between Ansem and some other guy in Dubai. It was the most embarrassing fight ever. I can just show you. I mean, yeah, it was Ansem versus Barney. Not sure why nobody has just clipped that part only. It was like the most embarrassing fight I've ever seen. In fact, if anybody wants a real fight and they will be able to put money down, if an exchange comes out and they put money down, I'm happy to fight anybody. As long as if you put 250K for me to fight, if I win, I'll go. Because I can screw all these guys up quick. Look. And BitBoy, he doesn't technically know how to fight, but he got heart. So he just comes to you like a tank, and with more rigor and aggression. Ansem couldn't even throw a punch. Look, he doesn't even know how to throw a punch. Just doing this, he can't. I don't understand why he's doing a fight again, especially with BitBoy. He's just going to embarrass himself. So, guys, I gotta run, but good stream. What do you think about Maga? So we just talked about Maga coins early. We were into them before the elections. We made a little bit of money on some of them. For those who entered late, not so much. And our expectation was there will be a dump after, which didn't work. I mean, a dump if Trump loses, a pump if Trump wins. Trump won, it didn't work. So I guess that failed. So today is a good day for you to exit. If you want to exit those coins, you can do it today. It's a good day. And then you rotate into something else. Yeah, I don't know if it's night time on your side. Cheers, guys. I'll see you on the moon. Keep stacking. Don't forget to retweet, like, and tomorrow we will be again here doing the same thing. It doesn't matter. Market red, market green, we're up here pumping and doing the right thing. Stay locked in. This is no time to watch football. Time to play video games, not the time to just roaming around the streets. Guys, it's time to make generational wealth.